The world is upside down. It's crazy. I'm gonna leave this on. Like, I don't understand how you as a man, you create a child with somebody, with a woman, but you don't want to, first of all, you don't want to be around her because she's a single mom, new baby, you need attention. You don't want to share your wife, your woman with the baby. The mom is preoccupied. You don't know what to do with yourself. So you go out and you find who's not with a baby, and you sit here and like beat on the woman who stays with the baby because she's quote unquote broke because you're the father of her child and she wanted you to help her. Not even that she wants you. You guys have a kid that you probably should participate in, but you're always like, guys are always mad at black women for womening, for being feminine, for being alive, for existing. Women's strength is so intolerable. I don't understand. Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad to be a mom? And then it's like, okay, you guys, okay, I'm just gonna talk about what I know. So you go out on a date. You guys go out on a date. He's like, dang, this woman's head is on straight. She's smart. She does everything that she needs to do as a woman. Let me break her legs off. Or okay, let me not say that, because of course some cases women get married and it's agreed upon. But in some cases, you guys go out on a date, and then he's like head over heels. He's crazy. He doesn't want to let you go. He sits here and impregnates you. Now he's mad at you for everything that happened. Like, that he was supposed to take care of, that he didn't take care of. He thinks you should take care of it. You're pregnant. Your mind is all over the place. That's not... I just don't understand. Why are men... You know what? The thing is, the guy also wants the woman to be like, no, please, I need you. What am I gonna do with this responsibility by myself? Oh, I'm drowning. I need you to save me. Here, out. You know what I mean? That's what they want. That's really what they want. They want a woman to literally beg a guy to stick around and help them. You left. You're a grown ass person. You're an adult. You got up and left. You were like, no, that I'm out. You know what I mean? So why would someone, you made a decision. I agree. Like, if you want to do what you want to do, why would I'm not going to shackle you to me because we have a child. You made a decision to create this child because it's your, what's you call it, that you didn't pull out of. You kept it right there and you knew what you was doing. Let me tell you about a certain situation. A friend. I'm gonna tell you about a friend. So this guy sat here and repeatedly, quickly, without her knowledge, inseminated a whole bunch of times. The girl thought she had something crazy, didn't know what it was. Blood test, blood drawn, nobody knew what it was. It wasn't showing, nothing showing up. Oh, months later, well, because she's kind of athletic, she has a flat tummy. My child always does this when I'm on live. So if you guys think that I'm just a crazy mom, no. If I was crazy, my child wouldn't want my attention. She would be happy that I'm busy. No, she wants attention. Anyways. Oh my God, what was this? Oh, just one of my gray hairs fell off. I have gray eyebrows. Anyways. This guy sat here and inseminated, and the girl got her pregnant. She didn't know she was pregnant because she has a nice body. She's keeping her body toned. So she's always working on her body, gaining weight, bulking out, you know, trying to get not abs, but, you know, a little tone, a cool little thing. All of a sudden, she's bloated, she's tired, she's not herself. What, like... She's not, she's just, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You hear this? Dang. Anyway, I should probably get a mic so that you can hear me better, because I don't know if you can hear me now. But back to the topic or whatever. So the lady didn't know that she was with child, and with this new law, she didn't know for about a couple of weeks because she thought it was natural. She works out. Now with the new law of what Biden had earlier or whatever, where you had to be like under 20 weeks, and if nobody knew, like, because her HGC, whatever the hell levels, HCG, I don't remember what it was. The levels are like low. You can't really tell. Whatever, whatever, right? So the date for removing said whatever is passed, because you finally found out that you had it after the. Anyway, it's women's fault. It's women's fault. It's just women's fault. You know why? Because some of these guys were raised off single women, and they really think that, well, you know how hormones and everything makes a woman crazy when she's pregnant. Oh my god, I have pimples all over the place. Let me see what I look like without the retouch. Ooh. I look like I'm going through puberty. But I don't know, man. Some of these people were raised with single moms, and then like I said, when you're pregnant or whatever, and you're going through all these hormonal changes, you don't know what the hell is going on with yourself, except you're just feeling faint and feeling dizzy and sick and everything like that. So you're doing the most trying to find out what's wrong with you, and the guy wants attention from you. He just wants. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. So so 86,000 is 24 hours. Anyway. Yeah, I just think that a single woman, a single mother, didn't want, like, you can't impregnate yourself, okay? So for guys who hate single women so much, do something to be there. Do something. You literally can share custody. You literally don't have to pay child support by probably being there. Like, and I get it. Some women are like, oh, I only want your child. No, the guy impregnated the woman. if he didn't want the baby, he could literally sign off his rights. He doesn't have to be there. But then it's like, okay, you sign off your rights. The woman shouldn't have to be a mom either. You impregnated her. And okay, of course it's mother's baby, father's maybe. So now the woman has to be stuck with the baby or whatever. And guys don't give a damn. They're like, well, not my problem, not my business. It's her fault for being an attractive. It's her fault because I wanted to, put my stuff in her. It's her fault. It's out of my control. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just a date. Like, it was supposed to. All I know is that guys hate women. Guys hate women. They do everything. They center men. They want men's approval. They want guys to be so happy for them. They want to be included in all the groups, all the clubs. They want the guys to see them as a strong, opinionated, strong, manly, a strong, I don't know, just a guy. You know what I mean? Like, what's masculine? What's macho and masculine? Like, they'll do anything to a woman so that they can come out on top and be like, and tell the story. They want to be the survivor and tell the story of, oh, I was able to, and then they'll lie out their teeth for some guys to be like, oh, like this is what they love the most. They don't like the women. They love the, oh, you did that. Your legacy. Oh. Anyway, I'm talking on Twitter with this person. And they was, okay, so I guess someone from Family Matters had got put in jail because he has like so many I don't know if he got put in jail or he won. I didn't read the article. All I know was that something about him going to jail over child what's it called, support, over child support, because he wasn't there. He didn't pay the fees or whatever. And yeah, he set up a trust fund for when the child is 18. But from 1 to 18, the mom literally had to bear a whole other man, not you, your child, like from when the child is a baby, a kid, in school, grown up, teenager, yada yada. But it's her fault for you not being there. And then you, like, guys do the most, like, you just don't want to give her any money. You're not even balling. You're not even making, super money. You're making, I don't know, the most they're gonna do is take like what, $200 out of your paycheck. And that's, a problem, because then you won't get your PlayStation won't be able to, I don't know, like, what do guys, okay, I get it, rent. Oh, you have a rent problem? Is that the problem that you need your entire paycheck for? That you create a child, you need your entire paycheck. You want to split rent? You probably got to be with the person you created a child with, so that you can be helped, so that she can be able, so that you guys can split care, split this, split that, so that she can be able to work and help you out. You could be able to work and help her out. I don't know how hard it is. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for a man to be a father? Okay, someone has shared some ideas. Let's hear what Normal Forrest has to say. Am I saying it correctly? Forrest? Child support is not for the kid. It's for sharing in the cost of raising a child, so it goes to the caregiver. Child support is for the kid. It's for sharing in the cost of raising a child. I mean, look. However, whatever helps the child, whatever helps, because it's for the kid. The reason why it's in the name, you know what I mean? And also it's to help support the child. So it's whatever is needed to help bring up the child. It's not for, I get it. Some women go crazy and they use it on, guys think that women use it on crab legs and hair and weave and everything like that. But it's really for the kid. And I get it. I mean, okay, if the guy definitely disagrees, he could take it to court. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many answers for not enough questions. Like, people are like answering their own questions with F it, or like the easiest way out, just so they can get, the dap from another guy. Like, they're doing the most. And I'm like, oh my God, where is our men? They are so, you know how people are, oh, the guys used to go to war. The guys used to go to war. No, they want the biggest bragging rights. They want they want the most, like, pull, the most leverage of a woman. They want the most. I don't understand, like, what is so hard. You, like, if you existed, someone took care of you. Do you not want to continue doing things the right way? Like, does it have to be the wrong way? Okay, let's say it has to be we're having construction work outside, and I forget. I'm seeing people walk past here, and I'm like, this is the backyard. No one goes in the backyard, but I guess people are working. So yeah, like, and I get what you're saying, Norma, how child support is not necessarily for the kid, it's for sharing the cost of raising a child. I disagree. I do think that child support is, supporting the child. Like, it's for the caregiver, yes, to share the support of the child, like, to support the growth of the child. It does go to the caregiver, because that's the person taking care of the child. And if the guy has a problem with it, what can he do? Go to court about it. The same way how she was able to go to court, to the same way how she was able to go to court and be granted the fact that he is the father, he should help. So here's what, especially if he's not there with his love and support and guidance, whoop-de-whoop, whatever that men provide, that's so sacred, that he doesn't want to give it out, that he's so stingy with his love, or whatever the case may be, that he has to give that money. It's like, it's not even that much. What do you need all of your paycheck for? For rent, to live, right? That you could have split with the person that's living with you. You guys wouldn't have to go. You wouldn't have to pay child support if you stayed with her. You know what I mean? I'm just. All right, sorry, Norma. All right, the money does not go to the kid like the dad thinks. Exactly. Well, it is supposed to help pay for the child who has custody, to pay for that child's care. Well, the thing is, it's for the kid. So, yeah, I get it, but the dad doesn't think that, no, the guys don't think that the money goes straight to the child. They think that the money is funding women, doing bald-headed activities with their bald-headed friends. You know what I mean? Like, guys are thinking that women are taking this money and not doing anything for the kid. Like, guys are going crazy because they want they want to make sure that money does not go to her, to the woman, to the caretaker. They want to make sure that the money goes straight to the kid. That's why that guy, what's his name, Family Matters, he set up that trust fund for when his kid turned 18, so that, the kid, when he's 18, he's a man, he has his own money, whoop-de-whoop. But from the time when he wasn't 18, from like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, till 17, she had to take everything out of her own pocket. He didn't pay child support. He wasn't there. If you have to pay child support, that's because you weren't there. What's wrong with men? Why don't they understand support? Like, what happened to you? What is going on? Do you understand how reproduction works? It takes two. And then if you're not there, guess what? Court is. I don't understand. Right, Norma? Too many men think the mom just spending money on themselves. Exactly. Like, there's a kid. Some women, I don't know what they got going on. I just know that if there is a kid, some of that money, at least some of that money goes to the kid. You know what I mean? How much does food cost? How much does it cost for the kid to go to school? They need clothes. They grow all the time. Like, kids grow. You have to throw the old clothes out and give them new clothes. What do you think they're going to wear the same thing for 5 years? You know how fast they grow? the attention they need. You gotta give boys. You gotta. What's wrong? Guys are crazy. And this beautiful life, you just don't want any parts of. I don't understand. You don't want any parts of because it's a baby. You think kids breastfeed up until they're 18 years old. Like kids, the mom doesn't require support because it's half of her kid too. I'm trying to understand the logic of these guys. I just can't. Like, anyway, that's what I came on here to talk about. Guys, how they just love being generational. Yes, Norma. Yeah, that the dad is wrong. Exactly. The mom had to pay bills that took care of their child. Exactly. So he needs to pay his part. That's what I'm saying. Just like he oh someone okay. Just like he would have to do if he was there. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You get me, girl. You get me. I don't know. I'm sorry if I misgendered you. I saw Norma. I don't know any men named Norma. I'm sorry in advance. You got to say that because if you don't, you never know. Anyway, but exactly, that's what I'm saying. And guys, I don't know what they're thinking about. If they make a kid, you got to be there for the kid. If you don't want to be there, give up your rights. If you give up your rights, it helps the mom because then she gets to actually receive help from the government, actual help from the government because she's a single mom. Like, do something smart. Like, get it together. I don't understand what's wrong with men. I don't. What's so hard? Look at this beautiful child. Thank God I'm not struggling. Cause you don't see my eyebrows done doesn't mean that I'm going crazy. You know what I mean? I do what I want. And I'm actually happy. I mean, how should I explain this? Like, I want to say this without sounding bratty because God is good. God is great. I'm not in a position where I am lost, confused, don't know what's up, what's down. You know what I mean? Like, I literally have whatever I want and whatever my child wants. God is great. Thank God I decided to be a veteran. I decided to join and come out at the right time. So God is great in that aspect. Secondly, but before I realized how much I even had going on, because I was so depressed and lazy and all this stuff, I went through the first channels first. When you're a mom, literally the first thing while you're pregnant, like being a mom starts being pregnant. You okay? Being a mom starts when you're pregnant. And me, I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do? Because at that time, I didn't that was when I was like confused with, I didn't know what I was gonna do and everything like that because I can't give this child up. In my family, that's frowned up upon. It's frowned up upon. And yeah, like people will like take your child and like help raise your child, but they'll look at you like, oh, what are you on? What kind of drugs is making you feel like you don't want to be a mom as a woman? That's, sacred. Women should aspire to be wives and moms and yada yada and whoop de whoop. Anyway, look at my beautiful child. You think I have a problem with this beautiful child? No, I don't sleep with people who's ugly. So I'm actually happy. But at the same time, I don't know what's the problem in owning up to what you have to do. What's the problem with that? Like, I don't get it. How is that so hard? How is it so hard? Is it demasculating? I don't understand. Well, thank you, Norma, for participating in my live and chatting with me so that we can both, you know, get through what's going on. Everybody else who joined the live, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, and I'll see you on my next live. Thank you for participating. Love you guys. Bye.